So I was reading through the comments, and what you guys ought to do is stop worrying about nonsense and start living life. You should only be concerned on what you can control, which is yourself, meaning that become the best version of you, work on yourself every day, get involved with personal development, mentally, physically, and spiritually, and live life. Don't live life with hesitation. There's a lot of nonsense out there. There's a lot of clickbait media out there. There's a lot of things that could draw you in and make you worry about stuff. But you guys, that's all surface bullshit. That surface nonsense is just there to create fear and create anxiety, which it does quite well with a lot of people. But if you stay away from all that nonsense, you'll see that you'll be able to navigate through life much, much easier. Focus on the things that interest you. I've spent some time listening to various creators on the YouTube to see what kind of content they're helping you guys out with. And I found that all of them, I would say 98% of the creators out there, and I know they probably do it for the clickbaits, the views and all that, but then obviously they don't really care. You know, their advice is very minimal, becoming high value and how to go about that, that's just fine. But everything else is trash. Everything else they talk about is nonsense. And it's for you guys to filter out all that nonsense. All I can do is share with you my content. And again, my information and message is always about strategy and getting results. It's not about mocking women. I always found these channels that mock women to be very, very cowardly. It's very lazy content as well. And it's unproductive. I mean, what do you get out of it? What, clicks? So do you care about your audience, or do you care about clicks? So it tells you a lot about the creators who puts this out. So keep that in mind. You want to still live life. I mean, there's so much fear out there, particularly in the dating environment, and hesitation and worrying about, oh, she did this or she's going to do this. And, you know, a lot of those videos are put out by guys that are cowards and have lived a life of being a coward. And they are pretending and wanting to be in this alpha male. They're putting on this surface level alpha male front of theirs, which if you dig deep into their background, you'll see there's nothing alpha about them. But my whole premise here, though, discussing all this, you guys, is I want you to live the best life possible, because a lot of these guys will inhibit your ability to reach out and live life. Women, you know, women, the female species, is part of our life. And the best way and best strategy to learn is by going out there and engaging with them and learn about them. Learn from your mistakes, which I've had numerous mistakes in my life, but I learn from them. You jump up, dust yourself off, and you learn. It's nothing to bitch and whine and complain. And learn from other people. Learn from other people that have much more experience. I had opportunities in college to learn from some real players that I was friends with, and learned, how they navigated, with women, and it helped me greatly with women, helped me understand them. And that's the thing. If you don't have anybody like a father, uncle, or somebody, or a good buddy that's older that has experience with women, then, listen to channels like this, but stay away from the ones that knock women down. It's so unproductive. So that's the message I could leave you guys with, because I was actually quite disgusted in what I see out there. It's young men that haven't lived enough life to actually have experience to share with any of you guys, besides reading textbooks and regurgitating information that has been written by experienced men, which they haven't experienced themselves. And then older guys that have been traumatized, which I felt actually most of these men out there with the channels have been traumatized in their life, and they have a negative aspect with women. So all they can do is mock and regurgitate nonsense. And you know what? It holds you guys back. It holds you guys back from learning about women. Shit happens in life, right? And I've mentioned this, like in the stock market. You got to filter everything. Some of you guys out there that invest in stock, or you buy a piece of real estate, you buy a boat, you survey the boat, right? House goes through escrow, right? You have a building inspection done. structural inspection done on the property you're investing in. Well, it's the same thing, the same approach you do with women, right? Or anybody you want to spend a long period of time with, dating, hanging out with. Short term, I mentioned, it's not as important, but longer term, very, very important. Filter. And once you do that, now it doesn't alleviate anything 100%. It's just like when you research a stock, right? You check the fundamentals, right? You check the charts, but nothing's 100% still. Anything could happen in the environment that could shoot that stock straight down and dip, right? Or same thing, raise it up. So live life, go out there, get out of your comfort zone, get uncomfortable, become the best version of you. Don't fool yourself. There are no magic tricks out there, you guys, and how to meet women. You need a Lamborghini, you need this. It's all bullshit, you guys. When I was going through college, right, I had minimal amount of money. I just had my judo gi pants. A lot of you guys know that was a past judo champion and still teach and teach self-defense. So I had a judo gi on, my judo gi bottom, right? And I was having sex with some of the most beautiful girls in the San Francisco area. That's where I spend most of my life, San Francisco. So, you don't need all that stuff. Polish your personality, your charisma, your magnetism. Make something out of yourself and you'll see. But don't fool yourself. Some of you guys are short, some of you guys are tall. But self-confidence, approach, be direct, decisive, live life, and shit happens. Nothing's 100%, so nothing's always going to work, right? Some of you guys that have bad divorces, shit happens. Some of you guys that had bad separations with girlfriends, shit happens. Dust yourself off. Don't spend time on stupid channels out there that, like I said, 98% are, and live life. So hope you guys get this message well. It's a message that I want you guys to take well, so it's a productive message, because I'm all about results and strategy, living life. We're all here for a very short time, and your life can be taken any day. So why hesitate? Women are beautiful creatures. Just understand them, right? Don't enter blindly. Look in the mirror at times. Put the blame on yourself for fooling yourself, for falling for your urges and not showing self-control where it was necessary. So I'll see you guys on the next run.